How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, welcome. Grab a seat, grab a snack. Actually, grab a snack, then grab a sneak. I'm gonna shut up. Welcome to the regional Luavara, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I am going to be your dungeon master today. Oh boy. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. Let me tell you. We're coming down to it. We're coming down to the last few weeks. At this rate, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be here. It's almost over. One challenge remains. And the plan to deal with that challenge shall be assessed today. So, I'm going to assume that everybody is ready, and that everybody is ready to go ahead and have a little bit of roleplay fun. Let's go say hello to everybody. And, you know, first off, I hope that my Discord is working properly. It should work.
Snap,
cradled in the one arm as you're gently caressed by a giant Xavian. I've never felt so safe in my life.
You should have
I
been.
mean, let's be real here. Great sword in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Like, let's be real here. That is a pretty safe place to be, though.
My oh my, look at the size of that quiver.
Oh.
Alright, I'm shutting down this conversation.
Gosh. Oh, like,
Man, that one, we didn't even have to try for that one.
I know, right? We finally got one, boys.
We finally got one, and all we were doing was talking about hugs.
Is that the context of that?
Yeah. You know, we were feeling spooky in on what happened. I said, you know, we pretty much ended with Xavier giving Silky a big bear hug as she was crying and whatnot. And then
We just went from there.
It just spiraled out from there. As it does.
Of course.
And we're not apologizing.
Alright. So,
Hi, Josh.
yes, hello everyone. I hope everybody is ready to go. Alright.
Ready as can be.
Where are we going?
As we left off, you guys fought off the king and his,
And the boys.
and the boys, yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, you guys made it to the square. You guys, you guys rescued Talon, and you bet the piss out of the king.
Hell yeah.
I mean, there's not really all that much else I can do to explain it.
Beat him the fuck up.
Yeah, he threatened one of your friends. Your priority wasn't even to kill the king. I mean, yeah,
Nope.
that was an objective that you guys had, but it wasn't even
That wasn't even our goal.
Yeah, it wasn't even your goal for being in silence at the time. He threatened your friend. Of course, you were going to go there and prioritize saving Talon. But yeah, you guys bet the piss out of him. You guys didn't even kill him either.
Just let his ass walk.
You
Nope.
stripped him of every last trick he had up his sleeve. And in the end, he literally sauntered away after being talked down on like a freaking Modern Warfare 2 lobby on the Xbox 360.
And then we proceeded to just watch
do it again.
Mythic level walk away.
And then you guys watched a mythic level walk away.
We called his mom a hoe and called it a day.
Damn.
So, yeah, at this point, it's literally the aftermath of the liberation of silence. You know, after Silky gets done crying her eyes out. But luckily, the bear is here.
The bear. Yeah,
AKA
no, like while
Xavian.
that's going on, 8 was pretty much takes off her one gauntlet and just puts a bandage around her hand. Like, I don't know what he did to his soldiers, but they kind of fucked up my hand.
Now, Talon's gonna come over and, you know, hold out her hands in front of yours as a light starts to glow and your hand slowly starts to piece itself together, which is really, really unsettling for you because you have a heightened sense of touch and you can feel each of the bones just moving inside of your hand and wrist.
Ugh. That is... I'm not the gate. Ugh.
So, I hate to break up this big emotional moment, but what are you guys going to do now?
So, truth be told, Talon, our goal wasn't to actually fight him today. We were actually here just to save you.
She's just gonna look up at you with a deadpan look on her face and say, "So that's how it is now? You guys just come in here, beat the ever-living piss out of one of the world's mightiest leaders, just to come and save my neck."
Yep.
I mean, at least it wasn't on a whim.
We kind of had a reason for once to do something.
You know, some days I really want to go back to where I was yelling at you guys for setting fire to a goblin camp.
One time. One fucking time. And we later found out that they were prepared for that shit.
Good times.
Ah, good times, good times.
I would actually love to go back to those days as well, to be honest.
Same.
So what are you guys planning on doing now? Like,
Well, we still have to deal with the Underdark, but
We got one more.
Yeah, we got one place to go, but I think that could wait a little bit since we probably should address things here first.
Not my kingdom.
yeah, question about that. Are you guys entirely sure it's a good idea to, you know, just let him walk away like that?
Who's asking that? Is that Talon?
This is Talon talking.
I mean, I would have shot him in the back, but Silky asked us not to.
This was
Like, I didn't kill my brother. 8 didn't I'm just gonna kill myself for that one right there. I just said my own name.
Eights are talking in the third person.
As soon as the words left my mouth, I'm like, fuck. I didn't kill my brother. He's alive. So I can't say anything about Silky letting her master live.
If he poses a problem again to the realm, then we'll take care of him.
No. He's done. Silky's gonna, stand back up. He's completely defeated. He has no resources. He has absolutely no allies left.
You'll be labeled a criminal in every kingdom, too.
I'm more than happy to go make a hut in a marsh and live out his days.
No. I know where he's going.
The farm.
What?
Yep.
He's gonna pull a Thanos.
He's going back to
God
where it
damn
all
it.
started.
I haven't thought about the farm and
To be honest, I kind of thought Ornoff
How
destroyed it.
big is a butthead?
Yeah,
No,
I'm not going to call it.
Remember
Holy shit, I remembered their name!
No, remember we released them from our service because we thought Ornoff was going to come destroy the farm after we teleported out of the Elven Archives and all that stuff.
Yeah, but still, I wonder how they are.
Oh, I have no idea either. We sent them to Ginhilder. We told them, go live your life. Don't be dicks.
don't let pursuit of money make you do bad things.
Or else we'll paint the wall again.
Oh, God.
Oh shit, if he's going back to the farm, he's gonna see the wall painted red.
Okay, so he's going back to your home. Should we arrest him? Like we said, Talon, we need to handle things here. The people of Silence need to understand what happened and what's going to happen from here on out. At the current moment in time, Silence has literally no leader. But isn't that your role now? Not technically.
What do you mean, not technically?
In reality, it's up to the people.
In reality, yes, it is up to the people. The prophecy only stated that I, as the Lightbringer, was only going to be bringing Silence back to its golden age. Never said anything about me ruling it.
Hey, Talon, you want a job?
I'm not running this kingdom. Hell no. Hell
All right.
no.
Where's that barkeep? I'll go
You
ask
have
him.
the support of the dwarves.
And the elves.
No,
Yeah,
you
so
don't want to put a
barkeep.
dwarf in front of in charge of.
You
Trust
have
me,
my
you don't want to
bow,
put a
and you
dwarf in
have my
charge of
axe.
everybody here.
Listen,
Our other options kind of got stabbed.
Talon
and died.
is like holding her hands up. You're like, listen. I ain't leading this damn country, okay? There's probably nobody in this entire country's reach that is capable of running it. I mean, maybe with some time, but it's Are you sure, Silky? Because, you know, it's you're the closest thing that we have. No, I'm sure. It wouldn't seem right.
I was about to say, we could always call the people of silence and see what they say.
Rallying.
We also need to
rallying all those
clear
people.
their minds.
Rallying all those people is going to be a pain as enough. You know, not to mention all of these people, and she gestures like around the square, all these people that we kind of scared off, considering, you know, everybody around this area almost died.
Well, we gotta quell their minds somehow.
It seems like someone has a city to go address. Xavier, let's go find booze.
I like booze.
Talon just looks over to you guys and she's like, "You guys," like, and she gestures over here to where there used to be 2 buildings right here. People's homes are missing. Like,
Do you know how to build a house? I don't know how to build a house. You leave it up to
Okay.
construction workers.
Okay, so let's be honest here. You're talking to the 2 people who aren't used to being leadership.
that message has been there for a fucking week.
Yes. I know. I know it has. I read it when you first posted it. I just completely forgot about it till just now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh?
Yeah, those two houses that I mentioned, that was Cody's fault.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he might have accidentally consumed 2 families of 5. So
Yeah, Hungry Earth killed 2 families. Along with the 2 guards that he caught.
Oh, nom nom.
At least they had their burial with it.
Mausoleum
'Cause that's
right
the funny
here.
part, you don't know.
Silky's gonna walk up to
You
Talon
don't
and
really
just
know
like
if he caught people with it.
Silky's gonna walk up to Talon and just put her hands on her shoulders and say, "Listen, we will stay here in the city for a couple days. I'll help you deal with the populace, explain what's going on, but I think it would be best to leave the current state to the Order of the Paladins until everything, you know, settles down a little bit." The Order of the Paladins? Silky, there's no one to lead the Order of the Paladins anymore.
Correction.
Would you be the closest thing?
Correction, there is. Because you're one of them.
We're just tossing Gerwin right back at her. It's like, yeah, you know how you told Sophie like she's the closest thing we have? Well, you're the closest thing she has.
I mean, I find it funny. She's like, "There's no one to lead the paladins," and everyone just kind of leans in towards her. Like, "Yeah, sure."
Like, are you
Sure.
sure about
Try
that?
to want to get alone.
Hey, Sloan, remember what you said to Soki just not too long ago?
You were Selenia's underling,
You are the closest.
and, you know, it would be kind of nice to have someone we can trust here in the city while we go deal with, you know, the other problem.
And besides, none of us are native to Silence. We don't know any of Silence's problems. Who better to lead the city than someone who yearned for so long to get back to their beloved city and gave everything to their beloved city and almost died for their beloved city?
You're laying it all a little thick there, buddy.
By the way, where's your party?
Where's my party? Probably trying to figure out a way how to bust down the gates of silence.
We could probably just open them now.
Yeah, we.
Where's the lever? We'll just pull the
Yeah,
lever.
let's go greet them.
Pull the lever, crook.
Wrong lever.
We turn on Castle Guard.
Alright,
We lock ourselves back in.
alright. In that case then, let's do this. Ride to Castle Guard and lift lockdown. There's no need for it anymore. And then if you
I
want,
think we should have a
and then
conference.
if you want, have your party come in and we'll discuss things with them as well. Fine. Wait, what are you guys going to do in the meantime?
Whiskey,
liquor rules.
brandy, scotch.
Clean up.
And bottles of rum. Alright, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. You guys deserve it.
We also gotta find our tavern friend.
I'm gonna go
Talone,
find,
let me just tell you.
I'm gonna go find a horse.
Let me tell you real quick, Talone. We are fueled off of liquor and spite.
You guys are
Some of them.
You
Yeah.
guys
We haven't had liquor in a while. Let's be honest here, we haven't had liquor in a while.
You guys are on the brink of becoming forces of nature. It's beyond terrifying. I'm just really glad I'm on your side.
Hey, at least we're not
So are
trouble
we.
dumping you anymore.
I'm gonna go get my stuff now. And she's gonna walk away.
Stop breaking her. It's not nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at least we're not trauma dumping her anymore. Am I wrong?
This wasn't traumatic enough.
At least we're not giving her traumatic experiences.
Never.
Her mentor literally just got decapitated.
By their king.
Hey, Ragnar, you want to go show her what we've been through?
You have to repeat that. I couldn't understand for your laughter.
Hey, Ragnar, you want to go show her what we've been through?
Do not. You leave Cologne alone. She's been through enough right now.
Fine.
Anyways, to Castle Guard.
Let's head to Castle
No,
Guard.
Silky just said that Talone's gonna take care of that.
Okay.
Well, let's tidy up here. And
I would
send
say
word
I-
to everybody that things are settling down.
Yeah, let's start gathering bodies. Start looking around. It's like, wait, where are the bodies?
Where are the bodies?
Yes, everywhere.
All right. Start cleaning up so you know people aren't coming out. There's fucking corpses and
Hey, do dead knights need their coin purses?
There are
I
a few
don't know.
statues, by the way.
Alistair!
I don't think
Right.
so.
Alistair, I don't know what
Ah!
you're talking. Alistair, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, that's 3 votes for leave Alistair be. You're outvoted there, Estella.
The only one that could change this around is okay.
Well.
Granted, I said knights, not civilians.
Well, yeah,
Guys,
obviously the
well, there
knights.
were no civilians involved, so
Well,
Yeah, about that.
what do you mean the civilians were all evacuated before we started fighting?
Not these two houses down here.
I fully imagined like we're just cleaning it up, and Aristotel's like, "Well, thank God no civilians got hurt." And the party just stops and looks at her.
Like,
You know the gif
This
of the
line-
monkey looking
KP,
back and
this
forth?
line I have down here, I know it's a terrible line because it blends in too well, but yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck it.
These two houses right here don't exist anymore,
That's the whole party.
and neither do
But we didn't
and
do
neither
that.
and neither do the families inside.
No, Cody did that.
Yeah,
Cody did that.
Cody 100%.
Cody!
Did that.
Yeah, I did that. The swallow earth ability that he used on the archers down there.
Oh,
Just hear
Lord.
Cody say I was hungry. Cody was playing
Tasty.
Hungry Hungry Hippo.
I'm gonna go back to eating now.
Delicious. You know, I heard human tasted like pork, but
What?
Let's not go there.
Or the other white meat.
They call it long pig.
Alistair would know.
I'm not a cannibal.
Might be.
We don't know. We don't judge.
I judge.
But you know what? Who could have known this? Aristella, if he would have taken 8 people.
I'm not eating people!
no, to be quite honest, I wouldn't have known that I caught anybody else in that spell.
Yeah.
So in reality, those people are buried, and we do not know that they're buried. So there's just going to be 2 families completely missing,
Plausible deniability.
and unless they excavate the area, they will not find them, or use magic to find them. But other than that, it's that's unfortunate.
It'll be too late.
It already is too late.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be too late.
There's nothing I can do about it now. Whoops.
Whoops. Hey, has anyone seen Jimmy?
Alright.
Who the fuck is Jimmy?
So,
Where's Carl? His wife and 2 kids.
Oh shit.
Seen them in months. Did they evacuate?
Hold on. Let me just copy and paste the message I got for you guys here. This is the message I got during that campaign. I'm gonna put it in general.
Damn.
Hey, just an FYI, heads up there.
You might have accidentally.
What the hell?
yeah, you might have accidentally. You may have accidentally consumed 2 families of 5. Just to let you know.
Just so nonchalant, like, yeah. It was towards the end of the session. I was like, oh god.
Well.
Oofda.
Quite literally, oh well. Nothing we could have done about it.
Yup, well, dumb to brakes.
Okay, here they are. Jesus. That took me way too long to find these guys.
I was gonna say, couldn't you go
Oh,
back
you looking for it?
to the page where we had the tokens? of everyone we know.
Yeah, I could have done that. I forget I do things sometimes.
Oops.
And sometimes they're
Yeah,
for a reason.
okay.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Yep.
Don't get lost.
All right. So it takes a few days. Silky would have eventually made a public statement in regards to what's been going on and everything, and appoints Talone as the new captain of the Paladin Guard, and basically states that the populace is to take this time to either mourn nor get used to how things are going to be from now on, since she's not looking to take over the kingdom. However, a general consensus will be taken, and we'll go from there.
Constitutional monarchy.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, if there's any issues with the people, talk to the paladins. Eventually, Talone is going to come back, and with her, she would have brought her party.
We get to meet the final member?
We've already met her.
Yeah, you've met everyone.
When? Because I never got...
Whoa.
it might have been a session I was gone, because I never got... Like, I remember... I can't remember his name, but... Lizard guy that helped us with the...
Aosadet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Afraidy.
Seo's
But I don't know the last one. It's been a session I was gone.
Most likely.
Face.
But most importantly, Vincent's also back.
Vincent. So what's the last one's name?
Yeah. One moment. I never updated their
Page.
Elitha. Elitha Thamora. That's her name.
Hey, it's Vincent.
Alright. So. Yeah, Talone would have brought the rest of her party back. Vincent came back, reopened the bar, and pretty much just gave you guys the bar for the next couple of days. Just so you guys have a place to, lay low for a bit.
Love causing damage and laying low.
He knows the drill.
At some point, I am probably going to go ahead and say that you guys are going to be, just talking with Talone, her party, at the tavern, when they basically sit you guys down and be like, we need to talk. We need to get everybody together. We need to figure something out here.
Xavier did it.
It wasn't me, I swear.
So,
It might have been me this time.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
No, they don't know that shit.
I'm gonna go grab Hone and Shrinker. What are the other sending stones that we have? Who has them?
My daughter has one.
Bluma.
Forget, we also have a rod of sending, so we can invite anybody we want.
Yeah, but it's not the same as an open communication with the sending stone, is it?
No.
It basically is. It's just charges. No, it's not open communication. It's one-way communication. That's right.
Yeah, it's one way.
Yeah. Why don't you? We're close to Elendar. Why don't you summon 8's mom?
We can just bamp in and get her and bamp out.
And then we should probably have at least one of Xavian's parents.
Will that cover?
That would cover everything. Because that would be the waste.
What about the
Got
dragons?
Hone.
No.
We could see about Ren.
So
Did we change someone's token?
No,
No.
that's Meadow.
Who's that in the middle? Oh, that's. I never got to see Meadow's thing. Okay.
Basically, female Alistair.
Yeah, I was gonna say carbon copy.
Practically.
Pretty much.
What? What do you want from me? I was a single dad.
She's not even your kid.
I know that's what makes me.
So, Alistair, when are you gonna get married?
Once all this is done, I will talk to Elliswin about it.
I think
It's
Meadow
just-
would like siblings.
Once all this is done, I will talk to Elliswin about it.
Alright, so Zalira, we're calling. And then, last but not least, we're calling Rusty's parents.
Xavian!
I mean,
Are we calling the dragons as well, or no?
I mean, we
probably
Might as well.
The dragons and the kitsune.
Well, if we go to the Kitsune village, we can.
The
Yeah.
dragons,
Yeah.
the dragons are caring for the kitsunes.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, Hone is dealing with the chief and all the boreal tides. Meadow has all of the marsh. Bluma is the elves, dragons,
Bandolier.
Wait, Bloom is the dwarf.
or the dwarves. Yeah, she's fake, I don't know why. So yeah, dwarves, elves, dragons.
Dragons have kitsunes because the kitsunes are with the dragons right now.
Correct.
And then, yeah, Xavier.
Just need Xavian's family.
I'm working on
Xavian,
it.
summon your mommy.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, good call, man. I'll do it tomorrow. Xavier, what the hell is your mother's name again? Elmira.
Elmira.
There she is. Alright. So, all of a
Female
sudden-
domination.
Yeah, I know, right? I
Oh my
feel
gosh.
really out of place here. Holy shit.
There's a lot of powerful women in this story.
There's a lot of... I don't even do this on purpose either.
Welcome to feminism, the Pathfinder tale.
I don't even do this on purpose either. Yeah, Alistair, Ragnar,
Hey, you know what?
Alistair,
Ragnar.
Ragnar, Vare, Xavian, Seozadet, and Afrede. Those are the only males here.
We are
And Vincent,
grossly
who's
outnumbered.
tending the bar.
Yeah, Vincent, but
I'm
he's
the only,
there.
He lives here.
Yeah,
We also have Poe
and I'm the
and
only one
Goobus.
representing short things.
Guys, we have Poe and Goobus.
I'm pretty sure Goobus is just a blob.
Yeah, we may say he, but I'm pretty sure it's just a it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not technically female. It counts. Goobus can cheer for whatever team he wants.
You're right. I'm sorry. Sorry, Gooba.
Blah, blah, blah.
Goobus is just there, just wiggling.
Wiggle, wiggle.
He's blinking, but like blinks one eye at a time.
Slowly, just
If you play the jellyfish jam, he's just bouncing. All right, so, kind of weird, you know, having everybody all together. This is nice.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
a long time. I think this is like the first time we've got in literally everyone together.
Is this
What a
what's his
long
buckets
trip.
bar?
What a long, strange trip it's been.
Hi, Meadow. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, Dad.
Good to hear.
Astra's gonna speak up and say, all right. I never thought I'd actually see the entire surface back together in my lifetime.
Well, you know, we got bored.
We went for a walk.
We went for a walk.
What a long fucking walk that was.
Yeah.
We got bored of walking, so we started bamping everywhere.
I'm still having a little bit of trouble. Talon's talking. I'm still having a little bit of trouble, you know, grasping the entire situation. So, what do we do now?
Get ready for Oranoth.
Because we still have
Kiko.
the Underdark.
Walk up to his castle, kick open his door, kick him in the face.
Miss Ravensgrace.
Open the doors. Honey, I'm home.
I vote that plan.
Miss Ravensgrace does have a point. There is still the threat of the Underdark that needs to be taken care of.
As long as Oranoth is around and other parties are involved, the surface will never be safe. I'm not saying the whole Underdark is responsible, but with Oranoth at the head, let's just say he's an unpredictable variable. He's not likely to stay low for too long.
And an asshole. Can we just make that official? Oranoff is an asshole. Put on a poster.
I second that.
Yeah!
I'm fairly certain you've made that quite clear, Alistair.
Listen, I don't have many good points to make, but the ones I do, I will repeat.
Before we start discussing what we're doing with Oranoth, what is the situation in the rest of the region? Do you all have anything to report in terms of the war front? That's the thing, sis. There's nothing to report.
I was gonna say, since everybody's back in control of their kingdoms, it should have settled down.
Yeah. Because since we've taken care of things in Eleanor, the Boreal Tundra should be recovering by now.
I wouldn't say necessarily recovering, but
Well,
on the
not
mend.
like a full recover, but they're on their way.
It's been in recovery for a bit. We haven't seen any kind of attack for weeks now.
Could it be that he's amassing his forces in the Underdark for one last hoorah?
Who knows?
Potential, or he was waiting to see what happens on the surface before making any decisions. You know how he is.
He's calculated.
Surely he wouldn't be foolish enough to launch an attack against the entire surface, would he?
I don't know. He's that much of
I
an
don't
egotist. I
think
wouldn't be
so,
shocked.
but that's why I said, biding his time, seeing what the outcomes are.
He is.
Because if your enemy can take out another one of your enemies, why get your hands dirty?
Not to mention, he is patient.
Frankly so.
He's also extremely childish. Things don't go his way. He might just throw a tantrum.
Well, he could also be mourning the loss of his children right now, too.
Oh no,
And
he
solidifying
didn't-
his
No.
control over the Underdark.
When the first one blew herself up, he didn't seem all that. He
Mournful.
seemed more upset at us than her.
While all of your theories are very observant and on par with the events that have been going on, how can I put this?
Go ahead, be blunt.
It's okay. You can smack Xavier.
Ornoth really doesn't have anything. Astra, what are you talking about?
I know. Doesn't he still have that one assassin left?
No, she betrayed. She betrayed him with
Belfry.
Felfrey.
So she's probably donezo.
But there's that giant skeleton. Oh no, that we killed that.
Yeah, no, we killed it.
Precisely.
I have the scythe of that skeleton still.
If you look at it this way,
I just left it at home.
Ornoth has nothing. You all slaughtered his two major generals. Well, not slaughtered his two major generals. You killed one and turned another. You murdered his two children.
Okay. One of them blew
Technically,
themselves
only
up.
one of them we murdered, and we.
And it was kind of... Actually, no, it was murder. Yeah.
I mean,
One
to
we
be
murdered.
fair, they had,
Self-defense.
she had it.
Self-defense.
She had it coming.
But she blew-
Xavier.
But she blew herself up.
It was kind of wrong place, wrong time. But, you know. Well, regardless of the morals, Ornoth literally only has himself that's left. His armies are exhausted.
There did seem to be some tension between him and the other territories down there.
He's lost.
So,
He has lost numbers. Not only in just in assaults, defense campaigns. The rest of the generals of the Underdark are completely fed up with him.
Losing so seriously definitely put a damper on morale.
Meaning, walking in there and kicking him in the face is a legitimate option.
Most likely.
Sounds like what? Yeah.
The endless hordes of the necromancers have stopped completely. Skitherix has completely stopped any supply of undead to his armies. The endless hordes are no more.
Well, he's defenseless.
He may still
Go
have
that far, but
he may still have support coming from other factions of the Underdark, but
It won't be enough.
it wouldn't
That's what you're
it
saying.
wouldn't be enough to pose a threat to us. So theoretically, we could just march down there.
I mean, technically, we could just teleport in his in the dining room.
Nah, he's gonna have something warding against that.
Considering that
we can
we've done it-
teleport just outside the castle. I mean, we walked out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know who I also forgot is supposed to be here?
Who?
Sylvie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Yes, Sylvie.
you know the Shadow Walker.
I forgot that she was with these people.
To be honest, I think we all.
Shadowmancer.
To be honest, I think we all kind of forgot where she was.
He was somewhere.
Yeah, and Sylvie would speak up and say, technically, yes. As long as there's no protective barrier around the castle, you could probably just walk straight in. You might
See the
have
party?
some resistance of his castle's guards, but they're no stronger than the Paladins of Silence.
Looks to the party.
Not right now, Aid.
I'm not saying now.
It's an option. For now, let's focus on the surface here, since, at least for the time being, Oranoth doesn't have enough support to do anything. So, where do we go from here, guys?
Mm.
That's the thing. Where do we go? There's no
right.
like we were just finishing saying like there has been no sign of fighting. Yes, that's how the
Okay,
sky looks.
so-
It hasn't changed yet, but
More- yeah,
the
I was
fact
gonna
is that
say,
each of the kingdoms
Is recovering.
is in a state of recovery.
has there been any sightings of war?
Yeah, that fuck.
Not in any of the other kingdoms.
Yeah, about war. Like, Alistair, what did you see?
I saw a guy on a horse with some really big weapons, looking all
Yeah.
menacing, and then he did magic, and people started killing each other.
Yep. So the last place we saw him was here.
Here.
Let's be honest. I put money out there. He's following us.
I mean,
I wouldn't
Ye-
say
Well, at this point, there's not really any more wars to be had, so he's
War's
Probably
technically
gone
not
on to
over
the-
until one side's officially won.
yeah,
not.
but remember, Alistair, we're not the only area right now. We're not
Yeah.
the only region.
in chaos. And honestly, right now, we seem to have, for the most part, settled things.
And I haven't heard any of that internal voice. The last time we heard 5.
You hear that, spooky horseman? Go. Get.
Alone, how's Silence doing?
I mean, the people are still in shock. They're not entirely sure how to react
I mean,
to.
It's only been a couple of days.
Yes.
It's
This is also, unfortunately, the second massive shock like this these people have gone through.
I'm getting really sick and tired of turning the entire history of this continent on its end.
Personally, I think it would be best for them to remain as they are now. I mean, they've been living without a major ruler, and the paladins have been keeping order in the city long before all of this happened. So I guess they're just dealing with the whiplash right now. Going from having a king to not having a king, back to the original system, but with the borders open.
Should we take a vote on what they, or get a census from the people on what they want?
I mean, their kingdom.
After all, Silence is a unique entity all on its own. It was isolated for so long. I feel like the people should have a say in how they'd like to proceed, I guess.
I say we let them to their devices. If they find comfort in how things used to be before my master showed up again, then I would say let them.
Leave them. That's why I suggested, getting a census of from the people and see what they would like, what they're most comfortable with. There's been a couple days for the dust to settle, but they've experienced so much that I feel like they should have a sense of what they would like.
I will continue to monitor the patrols and how the guards are interviewing the citizens.
Alright. As for everybody else,
I mean, things here in Dandelier have been going pretty smoothly. With the forges back up, we're able to, go back to our usual lives. We've had a couple of stragglers of those mutated creatures here in the swamps, but overall, it hasn't really damaged the ecosystem all that greatly. you know,
Or
the hunting parties are still going to go after them and find them, but
yeah.
everything's normal here. I mean, the tides are still trying to deal with, you know, restocking everything and taking inventory, but with no attacks, we're pretty much just healing our wounded and getting back to normal as well.
How are the kitsunes doing?
Well, they have been hanging in there. Zalira, if you wouldn't mind, if we can speak about having their home restored at some point. Well, my husband surely has the situation with the politics under control. I don't see why I couldn't spare a couple of mages to assist you in getting them back home. Well, there you have it.
All right. Lady Elmira, how are things going with the wall and the wastes?
The wastes have been as they normally are. A couple metalheads here and there, but nothing too crazy.
Oh no, they like AC/DC.
So it sounds like, for the most part, everything's back to business as usual.
I guess the only thing that there is left for us to do is to deal with Ornoth.
Are we really that close to this bullshit being done?
I wouldn't say.
Well, we still have to decide what to do with the Underdark after Ornoth.
Yeah.
Hey,
After
not
that,
gonna have
there's
a
that
ruler.
other.
hey, Vari,
that
we're
we
gonna
were
be real.
supposed-
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Vari, we're gonna be real busy here on the surface. How do you feel about the Underdark?
Ah.
Come
Massive
on, Vari.
concerts.
Ah. What do you mean? How do I feel? What are you digging at?
I'm saying that I think
take the throne.
we're all gonna be real busy doing things up here surface side, and
Okay.
you know I can think of a very capable
Oh.
The Underdark
individual
the
who'll be
Underdark
more than
without a
happy to.
leader. The Underdark without a leader will surely bring the rest of the factions into chaos. Vampires might start consuming again. Who knows what would happen to the lichens?
Very
I
old buddy, old
I could probably
pal
talk
of
to the Lycans.
As long as Skithoryx does not, unleash any more of the undead amongst anyone, really, and he continues to cooperate with Astra, then they don't need to be worried about. The Drow and the Tieflings, the rest of the Underdark races and species, they wouldn't be able to handle the tribes of the Lycans, the undying force of the vampires.
All in all, the Underdark needs a strong leader.
It would,
You know
And
what?
you think that's me?
it would be
Vari,
Vari,
think of it this way.
who
Free
is better at
concert.
persuading large groups of people?
Yeah.
Alright, look at it this way. All the booze, all the time.
You really stick it to the man
Yeah,
if
but
you
they're
are the
gonna be
man.
around a bunch of stinky vampires.
So liven it up with music.
That's
It's
true.
not going to be just vampires you'd be dealing with.
True.
You have a literal whole crowd down there you can
You would-
entertain.
Whole group of people that have not been exposed to your musical genius.
Now, I see where you're going with this, and I'm gonna say, I really like it. Keep going.
I You could start a new renaissance out there with music and art and things like that.
Okay.
Bring some real culture to this.
Flattery will
this
get you
continent.
everywhere.
All right. I got the wheels turning.
The main point that we're getting at, Vare, is if we are in coercion together to make sure that the surface repairs itself.
Mhm.
Underdark has just as much healing to do as the surface.
If not more. I am not going to be like my master, and I refuse to neglect those people down there. We saw how they're living.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Bryce is gonna fold his arms and
And
think
if,
for a second and go,
and if there's anybody down there who would be the leader, I would like to have it to be somebody we can trust.
You've been through the biggest grunt work of it all with this here, Vari. And we're only a phone call away. Or a Rocky-Talkie call away.
Also, think of it this way:
well,
you get to make. Imagine being able to make all the rules and then getting to break your own rules.
that does sound like a great time.
Alistair
might
knows how to
find-
speak to prepubescent teenage boy.
No, now you just sound like a politician.
All right. All right.
Don't you dare ever love me with with those kind of folk. I have values.
Between the size of my ego at the moment and getting my heartstrings pulled, I'll yeah. Okay. So how does that happen?
Well,
kick
we
Ornoff
have to
Well,
plan
first off,
for
we have
our
to take care of
trip.
Ornoff.
We have to plan for the trip first.
Yeah.
After or not? We'll think about that, I guess, when we
So
get to that bridge.
should I start calling you King or
No,
Emperor?
no.
His Majesty.
Sir
No,
Vari.
nope. Not ready
Sir
for that.
Vari.
Too fast.
That's Club
Sir
Manager Vari over there.
There we go.
There we go.
Get ready for the
Manager.
vampire nightclubs to arise.
Oh my
And
god,
this-
vampire raves!
And this is how the club scene rose up on the continent of Luavara.
Vara is literally going to turn the Underdark into the Golden Saucer.
Yes.
Oh god.
Yes.
Yes.
One big golf club.
Exactly.
This is,
Others see a monarchy, I see
this is a terrible
God.
idea.
capitalism.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be.
At least it'll be better than the 7 layers, Josh, that we came up with in the other campaign.
This is a terrible idea.
7. You mean the 9
This was a
layers?
fantastic
campaign.
Oh, sorry,
idea.
the 9 layers.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute.
We don't need another one of those rolling around.
Please no.
Different plane, different issues.
One was enough. One was enough. Most definitely.
Well, it's fine because there's only 7 of us here.
Alright, well, if your plan is to assault the Underdark and take care of Ornoth, how do you suppose you'll go about it?
I know, I still have to be careful.
Take his
down
front door
there.
in and stomp his face.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like the best plan
Not
to me.
exactly
Look
the
at
right
this
course, though,
team.
guys.
Most definitely not our best of all.
Approach
Yeah,
was
but-
the most direct.
And it were.
I mean, it's worked for us a lot.
And it's also reduces the risk of others.
If we're going to reduce the risk of everybody, or as many people as we possibly can, I think it would be best if we settled this properly. But if he does do something rash, then by all means go all out. No holds barred.
Mhm.
Yeah.
in that case, Astra, do you think you can have Skitherix send a message to Ornoth? It is possible. Very well. In that case, then, tell him we want to talk. Oh, and that some of us have IOUs to cash in. Wait, what? You know, I'm not going to bother.
He'll
asking.
understand. He'll understand. Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to bother asking. I'll let him know. In that case, everyone, if anything ever does happen, let us know immediately and we'll be there. I'm also going to let you all know that Talone and her group are going to be the overseers of silence until the, things start calming down a little bit. With everybody agreeing to that?
Hmm.
Is there anything else
Yep.
anybody needs to mention or to talk about?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Hi, sweetie.
All right.
Precious.
Silk is gonna reach over, pick up the Rocky Talkie, and just toss it to Ragnar. Get a room.
Or better yet, go visit her.
Yeah,
Yeah, just go bamf over there.
yeah, even better.
I really
go.
like how Toki has become so very feisty.
I love it.
Just go teleport over there.
All right. In that case, meeting is adjourned. Well, all right. In that case, then, Talone stands up, and the rest of her party joins her. We got some routes to go through, and not to mention all the goddamn people we got to deal with.
Perhaps try the Adventurers Guilds and see if
Oh, believe me, the paladins have been helping a lot. But there's only so much that they can do because they don't even know what the hell's going on.
Well, like I said, the Adventurers Guild can take care of some of the smaller stuff and help free up the Paladin's hands a bit in your own.
Yeah. The secretaries could be doing something else besides sitting there all day.
It's not like they have paperwork to file right now.
Well, no, considering that most of the guild work was shut down due to the war. But, alright, if you guys need us, just
We'll let you know.
let us know.
Take care. What now, guys?
Drink.
Drink.
We wait for Ornoth to respond.
Just remember, if we go down there,
Ragnar is nowhere to be seen.
just. But if we are going to go down there, I still have to be careful.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm still being hunted.
We know. But if we make it quick enough, you don't have to worry about it.
If we make it quick enough, I don't have to see those eyes haunting me.
Now the next order of business after Ornoth. It's getting to be
Drink.
almost time to know to discuss Ravina's proposal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Over drink?
How can we forget that?
'Cause as soon as we're done with Ornath, you know she's gonna ask.
Oh, that's what we told her.
Yep. Well, we just gotta wait for her, looks at the empty seat. Yeah.
Do.
Mhm.
Well,
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 Ragnir
I
and
said I
Silky-
I reach over and grab his drink.
well, we could talk about it now.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's
Spit take.
God's above Ravina.
As soon as I reach over to grab Ragnar's drink, she says that I just like,
The drink's now on the roof.
Alistair spit take one way. He was leaning in his chair, so he flies backwards.
oh god.
He's ass over tea kettle on the floor right now.
I don't think we could ever get used to this.
Are we supposed to? I didn't think we were supposed to.
Oh, whatever your friend is up to can also wait. She raises her hands and snaps her fingers, and Ragnar appears back in his chair, like mid taking his pants off.
What the?
Oh.
Ah.
I don't want to know.
Be so pissed.
Well,
Um.
you're gonna have to get up
please
with my
make
wife
yourself
later
decent.
as I sit myself up.
Ragnir, that's your responsibility.
Jesus.
Ragnar was up there in victory.
Celebrating a little bit too early there, Ragnar?
Well,
We did pull him away from his honeymoon.
Yeah, kind
Regardless.
Victory clap.
I do believe that
Not yet.
I do believe that a congratulations is in order.
Well, it's not completely indifferent to us.
Yeah, well, in most cultures at least, liberation of an entire surface of a world sounds rather impressive.
Oh yeah, we did do that, didn't we? Damn, we're good.
You united your whole nation. All of your nations together are now one. Working cohesively together to build a better future.
Do we all have beer in front of us?
Vincent,
Alistair has a-
definitely would have brought over a couple of drinks.
Alistair has a
No.
bottle of whiskey and a shot glass.
Hell yeah.
Hey, looks out the shot glass, tosses it over his shoulder.
I guess we should do a cheers to us then. We did a great job. Vara's head is still like massive at this point in time. Still fucking flattered as all hell.
Ravina's gonna, sit there, swirl her tea, and say, "So, you wanted to speak about my proposal."
Is that why I was brought here? God damn it.
Yeah. We said her name 3 times and she appeared.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got a few questions about going to fight this war on another continent, if you will.
By all means.
How long will it take? Is it going to be another eternal conflict like this was? I mean, how many years have we been at this?
Actually, how long have we been at this?
A couple years.
2,
It's
3
been about
years?
it's been about 2-3 years. But if you think about it on the grand scale of things, it actually has been going on for
Like
hundreds of years.
500 years.
Yeah.
Well,
So what am I getting at is Will it be 500 years? Will it be 3 years? Will it be 2 months?
Well, you would all be happy to know that the rest of my, I guess you would call them my adventuring party, have finally gotten in contact with me again. They are currently asking a few of the more powerful individuals of the other regions pretty much the same question that I'm asking all of you. Depending on how many say yes versus, you know, their general strengths and what they're capable of doing is all depending on them. Whatever we get with, we might be able to make a decent guess of how long it should be able to completely clear this world of those pathetic parasites. Silky's gonna speak up and say, so what you're basically saying is you want us to team up with some of the strongest heroes from the other regions to help you take down the Eternals. Basically, yes.
We managed to help her track down one here. And get rid of, well,
We didn't do a whole lot for that. We just kind of gave her basic information.
You folks also gave me the information of the Collector.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Lady Isabel is dead. What'd you do with her stuff? She had good shit.
Wait,
Oh yes, she did. That card of hers was fascinating.
and terrifying at the same time. You never knew what you were gonna find in there.
That's the point. Cool shit.
I mean, she was called the Collector for a reason.
I can give my answer now if you wish.
You seem rather hasty about it.
There's really no choice in the matter. If you stop and think about it, these Eternals are the whole reason for this 500-year war. They're the whole reason our entire plane has been thrown into this chaos. If I want to raise a country and a child in this world, these Eternals put a threat on them.
Oh, so you were going for a victory clap.
I was just going to the restroom, that's all.
Sure.
We're talking about future plans.
Hmm.
He has beet red.
Bluff.
Okay.
Bluff right now, man.
That funny.
Bluff right now, man.
Wow.
Modified
We
20.
can sense motive that.
Uh-huh, yeah, you definitely can.
Hey, do you really want to know? Wait, why are you flying a pan?
Damn.
Oh. Yeah, that was a misclick.
No, I'm still shaking. Fuck.
Wait, remove the shaken.
I
You should
think
not- you
you'll
shouldn't be
probably
shaken.
not be shaken anymore.
I shouldn't be. I just forgot I had it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys are
chicken.
complete. You guys are completely healed, by the way. Now.
It is so much worse.
Nope,
Alistair's like,
Nope,
damn, this
Alistair-
meat is good.
Yeah.
I have booze. was unfair.
Xavier.
I don't want to know.
right? Oh, why did I
Oh.
have to misclick?
We're not gonna. I'm not rolling. I don't want to know.
Yeah, he was going to plow that mound.
Bruh.
Ow! Oh, boost teleport.
He has teleport.
He has teleport,
That's true.
but not only that,
Yeah.
he was teleporting back here.
So,
Mid moving pants.
Ragnar, I'm assuming your answer is yes.
Yes. They're a threat that needs to be stopped.
Have you discussed it with Bluma?
Not yet. But she let me take on this adventure. I'm sure one more wouldn't.
Ragnar, are you so sure about that?
No, absolutely not.
This adventure,
If I have-
this little
if I
adventure is not going to be an easy one, Ragnar. There is a great possibility that you could die. Or worse.
Worse than death?
Erasure.
You would never exist.
You have to remember, Eternals are concepts. They could be anything.
Then perhaps I should discuss it with my wife first.
That would be for the best.
That would be wise.
I apologize, I cannot give an answer at this time, it would seem. I was being selfish.
Your heart's in the right place, Ragnar.
It is admirable that you wish to protect the future of this region.
Anybody else volunteering?
Listen, my say is I'll go if you all go.
Well, I
Well,
was gonna
Silky
say,
can't.
unlike Ragnar, I'm not restricted by such ties.
Sure, Ellison will let me.
Same here.
I'm sorry.
So for me, I personally say I would go.
I've fought for the plane this long. I can do it longer.
Well, I can't leave you two to your own devices. You'll wind up dead.
Here's the thing.
Look,
Plus, I
okay,
always
okay,
The
figured I
rest
didn't
of you have kingdoms to run.
okay,
Me, Aristella, and Xavier really don't.
okay. For me, I'm already on a sense of time. Remember,
Yeah, but that mean we gotta fight for your guy. We gotta fight the concept of death itself.
right?
Remember,
so,
Eight's parents are long-lived. She could have a younger sibling.
At Alistair's statement, you see Rovina just wave her hand like, psh.
We're just saying that. Yeah, were you able to just that?
Concept of death itself. He's a fucking pussy, if anything.
Okay, Ravina, I want you to remind yourself of this. You can easily smack all of our problems into the next fucking millennia and then ground stomp them far below the surface of the earth. Us can get eaten by frogs and then almost die.
Oh
yeah,
gosh, I
that
forgot
happened.
about that.
You all,
For the reminder.
You know why you have to remind me of that?
you all still don't understand exactly how strong you are, do you?
I guess not.
Okay.
Then it turns out we can return to those frogs. They still whoop our ass.
6 frogs for us right now, Josh. We'll still get our ass whooped.
Let's
on.
not.
Come on. Let's fight the frogs again. Let's go.
I don't want to play with frogs. I'm done with the frogs.
Come on. Let's go call Supa again.
No.
So, as far as I am aware, right now, 8, Ragnar, Aristella, and Xavier.
Ragnar's a maybe.
I like a good hunt. This sounds like a fun hunt. I'm sure Elzin and my daughter will understand.
Elzin's gonna skin you alive.
At first, she's gonna catch me, and I'm much more stealthy than she is.
Okay, we're gonna get you some boots of speed.
And I
have boots of
think
friendly
your daughter
terrain.
might actually like a sibling.
Well, Alistair being hunted by two people who one is also equally good hunter, and the other is the person that he trained to hunt. He's getting found. He doesn't care though.
Gotta catch him first.
And you, Miss Silky? The rest of your friends are putting their lives on the line. It would be a shame without an incomplete set. Vare, what's your plan?
Oh, you should know this by now. I'm definitely in.
I mean, come on. Vari lives for the murder.
True.
He lives
And
for
the
the
party.
Balls
story.
deep. That's all we go.
We roll in and hit the smash button.
Yep.
Like, there's all buttons in front of us, and we just...
As much as
Face first, right down into that.
As much as I would love to say yes, and I would love to make sure that neither of you die or get erased from existence.
Barry's gonna make puppy dog eyes.
Silky is the lifeline of our
He-
region.
He's pouting.
Someone has to stay and watch the region. And as long as I have, everybody else here, we can most certainly manage to keep the region stable. I'll have Bluma. I'll have my sisters. I'll have Zalira, Elmira. I have the dragons. I have Meadow,
Ren, Lady Ren.
Ren, everyone. More than enough people to make sure that this region will not fall apart. So, by all means.
And then we come back after hunting something super strong, and then we're like, look at us and look at our biceps.
Maybe you.
Look at our trophy!
When
I'm
we
gonna
get
mount-
back, we're gonna have the biggest fucking party ever.
Yep. Oh, I'm definitely mounting that freaking scythe I have.
Nah,
You all,
we gotta choose who gets what the mount.
you all come back safe and sound. I will make sure that your return is a national holiday.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, we're just gonna go hunting down some Eternals and fight them. This sounds like a fun time.
Mhm.
Probably need to get a little stronger before we do that, but I'm sure someone has a plan for that.
Oh, don't worry. You're all part of my group now.
Oh boy.
So, you've mentioned that your party is in talks with the other region's heroes.
Correct.
If I may ask, who exactly is your party?
I think that would be far more interesting for you all to meet them in person. They are quite the cast of characters. Some I've met on my travels throughout the multiverse, and some I brought with me from home.
Why do
I'll be
I
right
feel
back.
like the twins are involved in this?
I was gonna say that's a very terrifying concept.
That is terrifying. Ugh. Very terrifying.
So, in that case then, and she'll stand up and say, I would most likely advise taking care of Ornoth as quickly as you possibly can. Establish peace and say your goodbyes.
I hear a loud bang and then a child crying. Oh, he dropped his toy on his foot.
No.
Oh.
He's all right.
At least it's not as bad as stepping on the Legos.
Oh god.
Now, as for getting you all into shape, training will ensue after everything in the region dies down. Hopefully by then my party will be able to gather their groups and figure out who is going to work with whom best. Because there may be a point to where, while yes, the 6 of you work incredibly well together, we might want to experiment with other matchups.
Cross training.
Precisely. And besides,
Oh boy.
what better way to learn and get stronger than off each other?
You're right.
New potential
Ragnar.
companions.
That sounds like a great idea. Ragnar, I'm going to give you a 10-minute head start. Get as deep into the woods as you can. No teleporting.
Just remember, I'll be returning fire.
That's
Miss-
fine.
That's fine. I'll
Alistair-
return fire.
Alistair, for you, I'm gonna go find Mungo.
Miss Silky, I will be also informing you that I'm sure there might be others from the other regions reaching out to you, since you are going to be the overseer of Luavara. I'm sure that with the events of the Blackened Sun, the other regions would want to know what was going on. If you don't mind me asking, Ravina, what is going on in the other regions? Well, let's see. Endroth is currently facing an invasion, per se. A parasitic life form threatens all biological life in the region, and there is apparently a group of adventurers down there who are working out a solution to dealing with it. Astria, on the other hand, has been probably the most chaotic, considering that there is something sapping at their part of the magic weave, and their abilities to cast spells is dwindling.
Ugh.
Apparently, there is a group of students from one of the academies who have stepped up in order to figure out what is causing this and why it's happening now, of all times.
Seems like we'll get along very nicely with these people who have all been in the same shit sandwich as we are.
What about Valis here? Oh, Valis here is in a completely different situation. It's in total anarchy.
Like the good kind of anarchy?
Oh no,
Obviously not.
no. There's
No.
there's a crusade against the Emperor of Valis here.
A crusade.
Oh yes.
I'm still hearing the good kind of anarchy.
Apparently there is a large group of adventurers that have been rallying the people of Valis here, and plot to assassinate the Emperor.
Has the Emperor been an asshole?
I don't know the full details of it, but Valis here, their region very much praises their Emperor. It is probably the most advanced region in Equinox. So, there might be some troublesome people that come from that region. But you all dealt with me, so... Surely, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In that case, I shall go and get in contact with my party and see how things are going on in the other regions. However you may deal with Ornoth, try not to die in the process. Because there's no backing out now.
Of course not.
Oh, one more thing before I go. You're gonna see her flick her wrist and watch as the dodecahedron shows up again. She'll spin it and tap one of the sides as a portal is going to open right next to her. And inside of this portal, you guys walk in, and from floor to ceiling, mounds higher than even some buildings, you guys are met with gold and treasures of varying different sizes and shapes,
Oh.
just scattered everywhere.
Silky, am I allowed to be greedy?
We see white screen.
Why are you asking permission? Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta reload. I had to.
Reload.
Because Silky will beat me up.
Reload.
Damn it.
So Silky
I
won't
just
beat me up.
look at her. I'm like, are you sure you're not a dragon?
Oh, this wasn't mine. This was all of Isabella's.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Elsie has like he's filling up his boots. He's like everything he has in his pockets.
Bar
how
is
does it
right
feel?
next to him.
She's
Like,
gonna
oh my
snap.
gosh.
She's gonna snap her fingers again as the gold vanishes from your pockets.
Aww.
Aww.
Up.
Can
We need-
Goobus have a coin?
We're going to be needing most of these funds for the war effort. I will allow you all to take one thing from here. That is all. One thing.
Each?
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be your one-time, unrestricted item selection.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay,
Oh,
Cody, I'm gonna need your help
no.
with this one.
You get one item via DM discretion. one item anywhere from PFSRD.
Jeez. Okay.
Regardless of price.
This makes my head hurt.
I think this is gonna be a later thing, KP.
Yeah, this is later. But my head already hurts. It's already making my head hurt more.
So we can go ahead and say that you guys went in, made your selection, and came back out. She will
To be
give,
revealed later.
yes, Ravina will give you a polite bow and say, "Until later, then."
Until later. So, Alistair, how did it feel to be rich for a split second?
Oh man, I felt like you know what? I now understand why nobles kick peasants.
Damn.
Such a great answer.
You know what? I love that answer.
I don't think there could be a more Alistair answer right there.
No, that's like the best answer.
How does it feel to be rich? I now get why nobles kick peasants.
So, this is your homework for the week. And I am going to need to know what items you will be selecting before next session, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then I would say next week we shall have dinner with Ornoth.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately,
Thank you, Jacob.
it's going to be
You're
a
welcome.
little short this week.
It's fine.
But I think this was a pretty good planning session.
This
Yeah.
is like a filler.
Yeah, a little filler. So, next week, I hate to say it, but I think next week is going to be the second or third to last chapter of the main story.
Oh.
Damn.
So obviously we have a
Damn, I
ton.
really get to chill next time.
We have a ton of side quests to do.
we won't be done.
Yeah.
We won't be done. Don't worry. We're
The
still
main-
gonna be.
If things go as planned, and depending on how the situation with Ornoth goes and takes place, the main story will be finished by the end of the month.
Crazy.
And depending on the side quests that you guys go on, we should be finishing up Luavara completely
Damn.
by the end of April. Which, of course, we're going to have our little discussion stream where, you know, we'll go over everything that we have with everything we've done with the session and everything. But
Yeah, but I would say, personally, we're gonna need a little bit of time since we are gonna have to actually, Josh, we'll get with you with this later. You're gonna have to get some clips going together.
yeah, clips. We would have to go through all the streams and find all of our favorite clips and moments and stuff throughout everything. Just reminisce, talk, and just yeah, pretty much.
It's
That's
what it's
gonna be-
like to kick a peasant.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen,
You're
there are
Alistar as a peasant.
roughly about 2 months left of Luavara.
Gosh diddly darn.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope you guys tune in next week as the main quest is finally about to close. Thank you all very much for watching. And we will see you guys next week.
Next.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.